The Electoral College. A slate of electors is chosen for each state by popular vote. These electors make up the Electoral College. Most states have a winner-take-all system. This means that if a candidate wins the majority of the vote in that state, he receives all of the electoral votes from that state. For instance, California has 55 electoral votes. Even if a candidate only wins the popular vote by 1%, he still receives all 55 of those votes. This leads to the targeting of densely or heavily populated states for campaigning. This doesn't mean that in a close election, smaller states aren't important also. Those will be key states during close elections. The electors meet to vote for president and vice president. The president and vice president are elected by the Electoral College. The requirement for a majority vote to win in the Electoral College favors a two-party system. A state's congressional representation includes
about these last night, so I brought that big. There's Apple and Apple, and she co-wrote an article on what's right with the opposite mind.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The correct answer is C. Both its U.S. senators and U.S. representatives. Note that the word Congress is in congressional representation. We know that Congress is made up of both the Senate and the House of Representatives. The formal and select body of people who select the President and Vice President of the U.S. is called the blank. The correct answer is D, the Electoral College. The President and Vice President are not chosen directly by the popular vote. They are chosen by the Electoral College, or the electors within the Electoral College. What is the slate of electors? The correct answer is D. The slate of electors are people who are chosen by popular vote in each state to serve in the Electoral College. The number of votes a state has in the Electoral College is based on what? The correct answer is B, it's congressional representation. For instance, the state of Virginia has 13 electors. 11 of those are based on the number of representatives Virginia has in the House of Representatives, which is based on population. But 2 of those are from the senators that Virginia has. Those are not based on population. It is based on congressional representation. The candidate that wins the most votes in the state wins the support of all of that slate's electors. Which word best describes this process? The correct answer is C, winner take all. The winner receives all of the Electoral College votes from the state. The governor of Virginia is elected by popular vote, but the president and vice president are elected by The correct answer is C, the Electoral College. The president and vice president are not directly elected by the people. They are elected by the Electoral College, who represent the people's vote of that state.